afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paulina Siu, and I am the Chief Marketing Officer at Trailer Innovations. So what does Trailer Innovations do? We are a company that is dedicated to bettering the trucking industry, making it safer and decreasing costs. So let's run through the agenda real quick. I'm just going to talk about the background of our company, background of our product, touching on our competitive landscape, and then going into our financials and giving you guys a chance to provide your feedback. So, Trailer Innovations. 52% of drivers are killed in rollover accidents. The average cost of a rollover accident is $100,000. So this doesn't include things like cost of time for people who are stuck in traffic jams because of a truck rollover, the cost to the environment when hazardous materials are spilled out of the truck trailers. So a little background about our company. We are located in Surrey, BC. We picked this place especially because of its location and cost effectiveness. Surrey is growing like crazy, we all know that, and it's close to us to get to all of the Lower Mainland as well as across the border when we want to expand into the US. As well, we were created in 2007 with 6 founders, 5 engineers, and 1 business student. And we had the common goal of bettering the trucking industry and increasing the safety regulations there. Now, our product is called the Rollover Warning System, ROWS for short. What it does is it is attaching sensors to the back of the trailer, and it's connected to a display in the dashboard of the cab for the driver to see. So it gives them constant feedback of which way the trailer is tilted, so they know to decrease speeds, take a wider turn, things like that, adjusting with constant feedback. It's simple, it's easy to install, it doesn't cost that much compared to the price of a truck and to the cost of an actual rollover accident. We will be making 2 models, a consumer model made for truck owners and operators. It will just attach right on the dashboard, easy to retrofit into all trucks, as well as a manufacturer model where we will be approaching manufacturers to put this our product right into the dashboard for a clean look, as well as allowing them to provide increased safety to all the drivers and to all the retailers that they're selling their trucks to. So who are we going to be selling these products to? First off, the for-hire trucking industry. In Canada, there are 368,000 tractor semi-trailers that carry freight. This industry pulls in $27 billion in revenue. And this is growing at a rate of 5% per year that we have found. So these are people, companies that are offering their services as truckers and trailers to move product and materials for other companies. As well, we're going to be targeting truck manufacturers. In Canada, there are 30,000 new trucks sold every year. In the US, this is 10 times that. So bear with me while I do some math in my head, but at 300,000 trucks, at 1% market share, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that.
Said, oh, Canadian thing.
Oh, okay, well I told you it was 10 times that amount in US.
No, they meant the 1%.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay. All right, okay, so I'll move on. As well, we'll be targeting retail and manufacturing companies. So these are companies that have either a couple trucks up to a large fleet that ships all their products all around, so we will be targeting them as well. And the public sector, because we think that we will be able to sell trucks to municipalities as well as maybe the military. So a little bit about our competitors. Who's out there doing this? Well, there is a company called Stability Dynamics, and their product is called LG Alert. Basically, it's a similar product, but a little bit more technical, and it's more complex with a processor. But it's targeted only towards training drivers. Our product will be marketed as a tool that every truck driver should have because it gives them constant feedback on how their trailer is doing because they can't feel that with the separation in the truck. It's more expensive in the ranges of $1,000, which is about more than twice as much as our product. Now there's Bendix Commercial Vehicle Systems in the US as well as Freightliner LLC. What they do is basically like a anti-braking system for cars, but for trucks. So these are hugely complex products that are very difficult to retrofit to trucks if they are not put into the trucks as they are manufactured. As well, they cost a lot of money. And lastly, we have Lifeguard Technologies. They have one product called Rolltech, which is basically a side airbag for truck drivers, which they don't have in trucks currently. As well, they have a product called Active Alert, which is physically warns the driver when the truck will be tilting and possibly rolling over. So his seatbelt tightens and his chair tightens so it doesn't swivel anymore. This is a product that would help to keep the driver safe, but it doesn't teach him how to adjust for preventing rollovers in the future. So this is just a summary of what Rose provides that others do not. As you can see, we are far superior. Onto our management team of people here. So we have Ken Wu as our CEO, who's actually in the room here today. I am the CMO for our company, and Michael Ages is our CTO over there, and we have some other engineers on our team that aren't here today. We have a CFO, a sales manager, and as well as an inventory and shipping manager. Now, externally, as part of our governance team, we have an advisory board. So we've got an accountant that's on there. We've got a lawyer who specializes in IP. We have an operations manager who has an engineering background, as well as a CEO and entrepreneur. We have a truck owner who gives us all the perspectives from a truck driver, as well as a financial analyst to help us out with the numbers there. Now, our marketing plan. How are we going to distribute this, and how are people going to know about Rose? Well, we are going to advertise on truck magazines and websites. So there are a number of associations that we would want to advertise to, such as the American Trucking Association, the BC Trucking Association, things like that. Truck stop brochures are something that we think would be very effective. They would be placed in all truck stops. They're very cost effective, and they target directly to the people that we want to know about our product. As well as industry trade shows. We've done a number of research, and there are a number of actually trucking industry trade shows that occur all over the world, and we plan to be at 5 a year at least. And bumper stickers, we thought that would be really cute. It would just say Trailer Innovations on the back, let everybody know that this truck has got our product and they're really happy with it to slap a sticker on the back. Now, our proposal. For a 20% stake in Trailer Innovations, we are asking for $220,000. So let me just run through some of our financials here. Our contribution margin is at 75%. We sell our product for $400, costs us only $100 to manufacture and put together. Our current ratio is at 0.4, but this is due to the fact that in our first year, we won't actually be manufacturing for the first 6 months. So after that, we'll be building up our inventory and actually selling our products, Our 5-year NV net present value is $2.8 million. And there's a little chart of our 5-year net profit. As you can see, we break even in the first quarter of our second year. And just a breakdown of our year 1 expenses, we plan to put in $100,000 into research and development. We understand that Rose is an initial product of ours, but not going to be the only one. We plan to expand and maybe making it digital, give it a more modern effect, and adding maybe lights and sounds to warn the driver as well. That concludes my presentation. If you guys have any questions.